Hello there, little one. Welcome to Dream with the Sea, a bedtime story podcast filled with tales from across Southeast Asia. This podcast is brought to you by Supermom, your trusted smart village for modern motherhood. Are you tucked in and ready to dream with the sea tonight? Good. Let's get your body ready for sleep. Start by wiggling your toes, just a little, and then let them rest. Now your fingers. Give them a soft little stretch and let them go still. Let your shoulders sink down, away from your ears, nice and soft. And let your head feel heavy on the pillow, as if the pillow is giving you a gentle hug. Now we are going to take 3 slow breaths together. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3. And let it out slowly, like a tiny breeze. Again, breathe in. 1, 2, 3. And out, nice and slow. One more time. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. And breathe out. Lovely. It is now story time. Close your eyes. Get comfortable. And let tonight's story begin. Tonight's story is about a girl named May and the day she started preschool. Now, May had a best friend, not a big friend, not a tall friend, a very small, very soft, very fluffy friend, a little white bunny with long floppy ears and a tiny pink nose. May called him Mr. Rabbit. Mr. Rabbit went everywhere with May, to the market, to the playground, to the kitchen table for breakfast, where he sometimes got a little bit of porridge on his ear. And tonight, Mr. Rabbit was sitting on May's pillow, while May lay in bed, thinking. Tomorrow was her first day at preschool. May pulled Mr. Rabbit close and whispered, "What if I don't like it there? What if no one talks to me?" Mr. Rabbit did not answer, but as his soft floppy ears rested against May's cheek, it helped a little. The next morning, May put on her new shoes. They were white, with a little yellow flower on the side. She put on her backpack, and she tucked Mr. Rabbit into the front pocket. So, just the bunny's ears poked out the top. "There," May whispered. "Now you can see everything, too." The preschool was big, bigger than May remembered it when her mom brought her to take a look the first time. There were bright pictures on the walls, little chairs in rows, bins full of crayons and blocks and things May did not know the names of yet. And there were children. So many children. Some of them were laughing, some were running. One boy was building a tower out of red and yellow blocks. May stood by the door. She held her backpack strap tight in one hand, and another hand she held on tightly to Mom's. She could feel Mr. Rabbit's ears brushing against her fingers. A teacher smiled at her. "Good morning. You must be May. Would you like to come and sit with us?" May nodded, but her feet did not move right away. She looked up at Mom, who gave her an encouraging smile. She took one small step, then another. Then she sat down at a table near the window, and she put her backpack on the chair beside her. The morning was not so bad. May drew a picture of Mr. Rabbit with a blue crayon. She listened to a story about a caterpillar. She even ate a small biscuit at snack time, and it tasted like butter and sugar. But then it was time to go outside. Everyone jumped up, chairs scraped, Feet pattered toward the door. May grabbed her backpack and followed. Out into the sunshine, onto a wide grassy play area with slides and climbing frames and a big shady tree. She found a quiet spot under the tree and sat down. She reached into her backpack pocket to hold Mr. Rabbit, but the pocket was open, and Mr. Rabbit, was not there. May's hand searched the pocket again, then the other pocket, then inside the bag, between her water bottle and her lunchbox. No Mr. Rabbit. May's chin wobbled. Her eyes felt hot and prickly. She hugged her backpack to her chest as she sat under the tree, and 2 big tears rolled down her cheeks. She did not make a sound, but her shoulders shook, just a little. That is when a girl with a long dark braid walked over and sat down next to May. "Are you okay?" the girl asked. May shook her head. "I lost Mr. Rabbit," she whispered. "My bunny. He was in my bag pocket, and now I can't find him." "I am Neela," the girl said. "I will help you find her." Before May could say anything, Neela stood up and called across the grass to a boy who was playing on the swings. "Arif, come here. May lost her bunny. We have to help." Arif immediately got off the swing and walked over. "What does your bunny look like?" he asked. May sniffled. "He is white and small, with long, floppy ears and a pink nose." Arif nodded seriously. "Okay, I will check inside." Neela took May's hand. "Come on, let's check where we were sitting." They walked back inside together, past the crayons, past the storybook corner, to the table near the window where May had been sitting that morning. Neela looked under the table. May looked on the chairs. Nothing. They checked the snack table, the story mat, the shelf by the door. Nothing. May's chin started to wobble again. Then Arif came running over, holding something behind his back. He stopped in front of May, and he held out his hands. There she was. Mr. Rabbit, a little bit dusty, one ear slightly folded, but safe. "He was on the floor, near the blocks," Arif said. "He must have fallen out when you walked past." May took Mr. Rabbit and held her close. "Thank you," May said. Neela smiled. Arif smiled too. "Do you want to come and play with us?" Neela asked. "We are going to play hide and seek with our other friends." For the first time today, May smiled. "Okay," she said excitedly. They walked back outside together. Neela and Arif introduced May to their other friends. When it was May's turn to seek, all her new friends took turns making sure Mr. Rabbit gets to hide too. When it was time to go home, May put Mr. Rabbit back in her bag pocket, and this time she zipped it up tight. "Mr. Rabbit, we need some cleaning when he got home today." She waved to Neela and Arif when she saw Mom's car at the entrance. And as she walked to the car, her new shoes felt lighter than they had that morning. The preschool was still big. It was still new, but it did not feel so scary anymore, because now May had 2 friends inside it. "Did you have fun at school today?" Mom asked. "Yes," May said happily. "I can't wait to come back tomorrow, but maybe Mr. Rabbit can wait for me at home instead." New places can feel big and strange. Everything is different. Everything is new. But when someone is kind to you, the big feels a little smaller, and you might meet friends along the way. That is all for tonight's story. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite.